keep getting asked, how is it going to be possible to do a frame off restoration on this International Scout 2 without a hydraulic lift? Keep watching, you're going to see how it's done. There you go, giving away all my secrets. You got a engine hoist with some cables and some carabiners. As soon as the body gets high enough, you can already see it's a couple inches off the frame rail here. We'll roll the chassis forward and stick my little cart underneath it that I built, and the body will be sitting on the cart. You can see it go up. No, we're already 4 or 5 inches off the back of the frame here. And might have to get underneath the front here with a spreader bar. Yeah, put some jack stands on the side once we get this high enough to pull the chassis out. We'll roll the chassis forward onto the dirt so we can clean it off and coat it. Okay, at this point, we're up in the air, good 1.5 feet off the frame in the rear. I think it's wise to get a spreader bar going across up here underneath the rockers. I'm just using an 8-foot 4x4 piece of lumber, and then we'll keep going up and keep inching that spreader bar forward and get this thing all the way off here. Okay, I got a spreader bar going across on the frame rails underneath the rocker panel, and I'm just going to try and keep moving it forward as we go up. Good opportunity to look underneath our Scout body, see how solid it is. It was a Nevada truck, so really dry, basically rust free. It's either sheer genius or it's very stupid. I'll let you be the judge. But you can't argue with the results. The body is up in the air off the frame with a pair of floor jacks and one engine hoist. Okay, so the chassis can begin to roll forward until it can't clear anymore, and then we'll keep going up. So I'm kind of maxed out on the floor jacks. They can go a little bit higher, but the 31-inch tires aren't going to clear underneath my spreader bar, so I'm going to pull these rear wheels off here and set the brake drums down on these little rollers, and that should get us underneath that spreader bar, push this chassis forward. Another problem, the plate on the bottom of the suspension is going to run into the engine hoist frame. So I'm going to roll the chassis forward on the floor jack until we clear these things, and we'll set it down on the rollers. Okay, I had to take the back wheels off to get the chassis to move forward. Let's take a look. There it is. Let's keep it moving forward. Body is off the frame on my roller cart that I built for it. Put the back wheels back on so it's easier to roll the chassis around. But now everyone can see that a frame off restoration is possible without a fancy hydraulic car lift. Next thing is to wire wheel the frame and coat it. Put on the new suspension. Thanks for watching.